We're a little bit late today. We like to start feeding the calves at 4:30, but we're a bit busy, I'm afraid. I'm just going to go and get the goat out of the pen, and then Owen's just penning them up into their groups to be fed. So we have a 3 teat feeder you'll see in a minute, so calves have to be in a 3 to be fed. How's everybody doing today? Battery's flat. Really looks silly now. So we normally mix the milk with the drill, but the battery's flat today. Let's go and find another battery. Just had a flat battery situation. Hi Kit. Sorry. We had a flat battery in the drill. There we go. So Owen's just, look at him putting his tongue out. Owen's just mixing the milk up ready for them. So he just starts mixing it with cold water. Put some boiling water in just to help bring it up so it's nice and warm for them. We've got 7 people watching you.
74. 7. On TikTok?
No, we're on YouTube. Live on YouTube. So just mixing it to make sure there's no lumps in there. Perfect. Let me take you out the tripod. So, we're really starting to get the hang of it now. Apart from the fact there's no milk in there yet. So this is just the same, this is formula milk, similar to what you'd have for human babies. Just mixed with the powder, mixed with warm water. So there we go, let me just climb over to give you a better view. So you can see. We just suck on those teats, so really getting the hang of it. And you're seeing a bit, Alana, which is this middle one, she's a British Blue Cross.
And she's a tail.
Yeah, she's the friendliest, but she's also pretty rowdy. She loves chasing chickens. 14 of you now. Who's winning the race today? Whoa, look how much faster that one's drunk than the other two.
Chugging our things.
I think someone was hungry. We've just been trying to we have a safari tent that we're putting on Airbnb, and we have the first guest coming in Wednesday. So we've been trying to get it ready. Of which there's still quite a bit to do, but yeah, let them out. So the idea here is each calf has 2 litres of milk, and you can see it's split into different segments. But this one's been greedy and has finished her 2 litres of milk, so she's trying to drink someone else's. So Owen's just going to let it back out the pen now. She's finished feeding. Owen, and just fill their trough up. You see the chicken there, making sure everything's going well. These guys are a little bit slower with their drinking, but nothing wrong with that. Well, the chicken's come over to see if there's any spilt milk she can sip up. Right, chick. Here's Jacob the goat. Has heard Owen shaking a bag of feed. I'm going to go and try and steal the calf food. Oh no, now the pigs have heard the feed as well. That's the most dangerous noise on a farm, is the sound of feed going into a bucket, because right there, Owen. Are the heifers? Yes, Rianne, these are mostly heifers, just because I'm tight and heifers are cheaper. So we've got one blue heifer here. We bought these out of auction last week. Normally we buy a lot more, but they seem to be too expensive at the minute. We've got one Angus heifer. This is a Hereford heifer. This one here is a Hereford heifer. And then these 3 are Hereford bullocks, or steers, or whatever you want. But we normally mostly buy heifers because, oh goodness, I'm tight and heifers are cheaper. And I think heifers taste a bit better. Whether that's right or wrong, but they lay fat down a bit differently to a steer, and a bit more of it, and fat is flavour, so the fattier it is, the better the meat. These 2 finished. Are you keeping the heifers? No, we won't. We won't keep the heifers. Well, we take everything through to fat, but we won't keep any for breeding. These are just out the auction, so normally we don't keep dairy cross heifers as suckler cows here because, well, you can't really see, it's pretty miserable outside. Well, it doesn't look too bad on the camera, to be fair, maybe, but we go up to the highest point, which to be fair the cows can't get to, but the highest point, take the feeder out if you want. The highest point is about 1900 feet, so we normally try and stick to like Galloway type cows because it's a hard life outside for a cow. These guys will stay in a bit longer, but the actual sucklers get turned out earlier, and we have our cousin has a farms Fleckvies, has a dairy, a mixture of like Fleckvie and Norwegian Reds, so we do have some dairy like sucklers, and they're all Hereford or Angus out of the Fleckvie cow. I don't want to bore anybody, but the Fleckvie's just got that bit more muscle. Come on, out of it. So they're just that bit better for a beef suckler cow, in my opinion. But I stand to be corrected if you want. Look. This looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? But it's just because each one thinks the other one's mouth tastes of milk. Yeah, what are you doing? Get out of the feeding pen, please. Go on. Get out of the feeding pen. Go on. Stop kissing each other. Go on, out of here. So there we go, they'll go back out. Once they've finished their milk, they'll normally then go and eat some of their hard food, which is in there. We have a salt lick in there as well for them, just because it's full of minerals and vitamins. So we'll just let one through. There we go, because we have to feed them in groups of 3. So these 3 will be next to be fed. I'm just going to put you back in the tripod while I just tie that up so they can't get out. Sorry if I made anyone seasick by moving the camera around. Sorry. There we go. That's in the tripod now, it'll be still now. I do apologise. Eden's just nipped out to Screwfix for supplies, so, and the pig feed's in the truck, that's why the pigs are getting a bit mad. They're expecting to be fed. So yeah, Owen's just mixing up the milk for the next batch now. There we go, putting the warm water in to bring it up to temperature. Look at them licking their tongues out, trying to reach it because it tastes, well, it smells so good. That's it. So the feeder's on. Now he's just going to pour the milk in. I'll take you over. Sorry. It's the last portion of milk. It's getting dripped on.
What drip on you?
There's a drip from the roof, look. Look. It's been dripped on, we've got a leak in the roof.
That's a new bit as well.
Oh yeah, you can see. Oh, you can't actually, there's a light, it just blinds you when you shine a camera at it. Unlucky, buddy. Unlucky. You dripped on quite a bit there. Still got a fair bit to go as well, mate. Is Eden back or not? We got the staffels. He's getting dripped on loads, look. I think we're finished, Owen. Yep, she's finished. Or he's finished, sorry. So, now we'll just move it over. There's one more heifer here. Needs her afternoon milk. So Owen just latches the feeder on top of the hurdle. Slides it in. Put it in the quick one if you want, Owen. There we go, so Owen's put all the milk, as much as it would fit, in one teat. And she's the last one to be fed. That's it. Get the pig. She's definitely thinking she wants some. Meow. What are you talking about? I'm going to switch down to piglet eye height in a minute, Zach, but Eden's really messed the system up here because we've sent her to Screwfix to pick up some bits, but the pig feed's in the back of the truck, so she's taking the pig feed with her.
Please be quiet.
Did you see the goats fighting on the chair? I think we missed that, didn't we? Missed it on the camera, I know that much.
Sounds unlikely. Does he want to take any flour? Doesn't help, mate.
She. Want to stick that milk powder in the race, just so the goats can't in. Why have you got your trousers around your knees, Harry? It's not that sort of live. Oh, look at the goats fighting in the background. I think the mum's come over to tell him to stop fighting now. Is she nearly finished? She nearly finished?
Yeah.
Oh, nearly. And I don't know whether to leave you watching the calves or watching the piglets. I feel like people prefer watching the piglets. If you're here and you speak English, comment whether you want me to leave you watching the piglets or watching the calves. I feel the calves may just fall asleep once they've eaten. Simple. I feel like you've not actually saved any time there, not and just has to go and get off the hurdle.
Yeah, but it's finished.
You know, one's washing out.
That's not me. Bro.
So I'm just going to let her back out with her friends. And family, maybe.
Surely not. It can't be a brother and sister because they can't have twins.
Could have the same dad, though. Could be step sister. We get a handful of straw as well, Owen, and just put behind that hurdle for them to eat. I got on yesterday.
The biggest.
Right. Do you want to set the other little tripod up with the bendy legs, Harry? Harry? Do you want to set the bendy leg tripod up at the piglets and the charger? And I'll move you over to piglet height, everybody. I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but it's absolutely chucking it down here. It's like the calm after the storm after they've been fed.
I think that's quite how it works.
So these guys eat straw at the minute instead of hay, just because it helps their rumen to develop. And they have hard food as well. Right, I think I'm going to move you over to piglet height for piggy cam.
Piggy cam.
Right, I'm moving you over, everybody. So chuck some straw into these as well, can you, H? And just grab the spade and muck their toilet out. Right, excuse me for a minute, it'll take me a hot minute to do this. I need to swap out of this tripod into this tripod. Look at this is jazzy. There's a chicken here, look. Is he going to jump? What do we think? What are you going to do, chick? Oh, not there. Otherwise it blocks the view. Can't leave it there, I suppose. I just have to... Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that'll be right. Whoa, the fighting. Sorry, I'm still just setting it up, trying to find the perfect position. I think that's pretty good, isn't it? it a couple of minutes, then clip it.
What do you mean?
You hit a clip and it posts the last 5 minutes as a separate video.